Guys, part 16 now? Holy crap. We've made it quite a ways so far. We just defeated the Sanctuary Keeper, making our way over the summit and down towards Xanarkand, and that's what's right around the bend. We're going to have quite a few cutscenes. They're all going to be kind of sad, dreary. I'm going to be muting my mic for a bit of them. I'm also going to be eating lunch during this stream, during battles and such. If my mic is muted and I'm eating, don't worry about it. We just got a lot to get through, and I would like to get it through before tonight's end. So let's go. Make sure you set your playback quality to the 720 that I actually stream in, or it could look like garbage for a second.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey.
Nice.
The last
Great
chapter in my story.
Oh man, we're here though.
My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Riku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Xanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Yuni...
Thank you, Riku. Thank you for everything.
And to Riku, this is like her cousin. This is her family. She's lost almost everyone. She's got her dad.
It's not over yet.
This is family. She can't lose Uni.
Thank you.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
You can tell yourself.
Please.
Yuni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Kimahri, let's go.
She dropped a sphere on the ground. And we're gonna ignore it. It's not important. I'm kidding. It's extremely important. Dude. It gets worse, my friends. Don't, like... The sounds of the waves, sounds of the ocean. This got recorded
Sir Auron,
a long time ago.
Kimahri told me, when my father wanted me taken from Bavel to Besaid, it was you who told Kimahri, right? I had always wanted to meet you someday. I am truly glad that I had that chance. Having you as a guardian was so great an honor. I don't know how to thank you. Perhaps, if I defeat Sin, that will be my thanks to you. That's what I'll do. Yes. I will challenge Sin. I will defeat Sin. If you are all there watching this, then I guess Sin is already gone. And so am I.
And it is a...
I suppose.
It is a sphere, it's a recording. He wanted to hear what was recorded on it.
I just wanted to say, Sir Orin, I thank you.
But typically, yeah, you would think he would be ready to look at what popped out of it.
Do you remember the first day we met?
This is so sweet.
I was only 7. My father had defeated sin, and all Pavel was celebrating. Everyone was saying what a hero my father was. I was so happy. But when night came, it occurred to me. My father had defeated sin, and now he was dead. Now I was all alone. I couldn't sleep. So I wandered into the town, away from the celebrating crowds. I stood on the bridge in Bavel, where my father and I had parted. Standing there, alone, I could see the fields where he had fought sin. Then, you appeared, Kamari. You said you were looking for the daughter of Braska, remember? At first, I was so scared. Until I realized what a gentle person you are. You weren't used to talking to children. When I told you that I was Braska's daughter, you said you would take me as far from Bavel as you could. That it was the wish of a man facing death. I think I cried then, because that was when I knew my father was dead, and I would never see him again. You just held me, without saying a word. I cried after we got to Besaid, too. When you tried to go, after leaving me in the care of the temple, I held on to you crying, "Don't go, don't go." And you listened, Kamari. You stayed. Kamari, thank you.
He literally just decided to stay with her and guard her forever.
And I've always liked your broken horn. Waka, Lulu. I'll never forget my days spent with you, growing up in Besaid. We always played together, us and Chapu. That's why I was always so happy, I think. And when you refused to let me become a summoner, and I did it anyway, I'm sorry. I've always wanted to apologize.
No.
You know, when you tried to stop me then, really, I was happy. I could tell you really cared about me. You were like my big brother and sister. No, I think you really were my big brother and sister. What else? I love watching you play blitzball, Waka. I even love it when you scold me, Lulu.
We need more
Really?
happy Yuna. There's not enough happy Yuna.
Guess that leaves
This is like the happiest we hear her, and it's the
story.
saddest shit, man.
Star player of the Xanarkand Abes. You are... I am... Well, I'm glad that we met. We haven't even known each other that long, but... It's funny. So this is what it feels like. It's a much more wonderful feeling than anything I had ever imagined. Wonderful. But it hurts sometimes.
She knew she loved you here and now,
I
bro.
wonder.
Lulu knew.
I just want to say thank you for everything.
Just like your dumbass was in love with her. Freaking goofball.
Maybe that's why it hurts. When I think about us never being together again at all,
Ah.
I'm afraid.
When I name all the episodes and give them descriptions, there's going to be a huge warning on this one.
No, I shouldn't say that. I'll do that part over.
What you up to?
It's gonna be fun to go back and actually add descriptions to all these based on what happened inside them. This one's a really important episode. We got a lot going on. We're gonna get beat up a little bit because we haven't done as much grinding as we should, but it's okay. We can handle the area, and we'll do plenty of grinding here. So, there's gonna be that. We got a lot more cutscene for you guys.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance. Hey, there was more, right? I mean, like that time. Anyone?
I think
Yes?
that we should stop. Maybe. For now. Let's go.
I had to give that cutscene its respect. It's one of my favorite in the game. It doesn't come full circle, but it definitely brings the beginning of the game into light and lets you know you're here. If there was no bigger sign, that shit's about to get real. And the soundtrack. There's no doubt in my mind this episode will be called To Zanarkand. What's up, Shadow? We're all here. All together now, right? Together and forward. I've always been torn up and emotional through this. So if I'm gonna miss anything, let me know. Oh, fuck this guy. God damn it. It's been a long time coming. Think about this. We're on part 16 now. My streams are usually about 2 hours. Some are longer, some are shorter, so we're at like 30 hours in now. We're making, honestly, really good fucking progress. If you want to talk about just casually playing this game, it's no speed running, but we're steamrolling this shit so far, guys.
I foresee no difficulty.
Things have a lot more health now, so don't underestimate how many turns it's gonna take. But we want everybody in on it now, because AP is gonna be a lot better. One of these days we're gonna steal with Riku, and we're gonna get a trophy for having stolen with her enough times. Yeah. The ongoing attempt.
Yeah.
That should have everybody getting some AP. There's a few enemy types in this area that are easy to kill, which makes farming AP a little easier. There will be some types we flee from, but it's worth fighting a few good types. Oh yeah. Anytime Riku's gonna come
like
in, we're gonna swipe something.
Close enough.
I should be doing it with Kamari too, but there's no trophy for him doing it. So, just staying on top of it with Riku is good enough. And technically you wouldn't even have steal on anybody else unless you chose to take Kamari down the path and teach it to him. So just stealing with Riku and staying on top of it is like a good game play's worth of stealing. No, there's only the two, so... Slice and dice. We want to use Tidus's ults so we can slowly unlock more ults. And the most beautiful of waifus has returned. The food. Alright, so gameplay will be a little broken on and off. I'm eating lunch and farming the Xanarkand ruins at the moment while we make our way up this road. It's good stuff, man.
So, how shall we do this?
Like I said, this is going to be a slow segment of the stream. I'm eating lunch. I know we got an awesome viewer now. If you want to drop a like and help us defend Spear, that'd be awesome. But I do want you to know that at the moment we are also... Ooh, the monster's going to get a turn after this. So let's throw Orin in here. He's got more health. Let's power break the monster. But if the mic pops in, pops out, and you see me being a little slow to pop in commands and such, it's because I'm also enjoying my lunch. As we all should. Eat your food, hydrate, make sure you are a human. Gaming is great, and you'll notice with the channel I've been doing a lot of grinding on this, but you gotta be taking care of yourself along the way. Steal from him. Hey, I think that was our debut. I think that's the first time Titus has cast life for somebody. Bye, have a good time. I'm trying this. What is it called?
A cheesy jalapeno Mexican pizza.
The cheesy jalapeno Mexican pizza from Taco Bell, and it is actually, it comes pretty loaded, guys. Things look pretty awesome. So sorry, I'm sitting here not doing much. At least I could do is food talk, right? And it is divine. Mmm. That slaps.
Good.
That's a good little snack. The spiritual Targe. We're using the soldier, which is HP 15%. MP stroll. Not the greatest. After this fight, we want to hit up everyone's skill tree. We got a preemptive strike, so let's go ahead and put Waka in. And let him get rid of the flyer. Oh, whoa! He never misses. That's weird. But with Tidus now back in, we will haste everybody up. Go ahead and armor break the ogre, or Bashura, whatever it is, this time around. Go for another shot with Waka. There it is. And now we're just gonna beat some ass over here. There it is.
Let's go.
Alright, let's address the skill, the sphere grid, and eat some lunch. Like, oh my god, is he really eating during his stream? Doesn't he know this will be an episode? And won't that be awkward? Who cares? I'm human. We're bringing this to you like live, as many episodes as I can because I'm working through it. I just decided to share it with you guys. Remember, I put 100 hours to get to almost about this point plus a little, and I reset just to be able to share it with you guys. So. What?
Just to share it with them?
Well, no, because I missed a huge chest. So we already talked about that plenty. But I'm just saying, like, at this point, the fact that I'm sharing is a plus. You're good, boss. I was just talking about the fact that I'm sitting here, like, munching and mowing down on food, and, like, I've got to be real with y'all. I gotta do this, like, we're putting a lot of time into fixing an error, replaying all of this for the sake of the stream. I'm gonna eat me some lunch. Am I gonna keep working on it? Yes. But man's gotta eat. Where the hell am I? Okay, that's the one thing. It gets confusing when you're right next to Kamari because the trees kind of both glow. And with him, she's like light blue, he's dark blue, so. She can finally learn Kiriga, though. Nice, and he's about to come around the corner and do the same thing. They're both about to have top tier curing magic. And Lulu just got all of her higher tier magic, and not just the first. Now with that magic boost on our weapon, it's going to cost twice as much, but be more effective. That is just fine with me now that I think about it, because she really pops in like a token thing for mini boss battles and along the way. So if she's just going to slap harder, fine. Costs a little more, fine. Alright, Kamari. You're moving, you're actually going to sit on the node. And also learn Kiriga. Woo! Rigu, my apprentice dark mage. Just keep on moving. Now we can go to freaking Kimari and just be like, yo, get up and let him share some of the MP drain for doing this healing in between combat. As he learns the lower levels of it too, he'll be doing more of this because he won't be showing up in fight as much to do stuff like this. But now that he's also just a white mage, he sure as shit could. There's really no reason why he couldn't. But it's just, you get lazy, play your game, you don't want to switch between everybody as much. When I'm trying to fill everybody's trees, am I ever really going to have the option to leave people behind? Oh, we're out of MP on Titus. Speaking of, so let's just start beating his ass. Let's see if we can get some fire elemental real low. Fire's falling after the ice. Boom. After the ice again. After the ice again. Nice, easy to follow. Nice. Get lit. Now, unfortunately, Waka's overdrive doesn't work like Titus's. We're not going to get his attack reels this way. We're going to have to go play Blitzball and some other stuff. I'm not exactly sure. We're going to have to look into it, but I know there's more inept stuff to get his awesome attack. Oh, Titus. Oh, that's right, counters don't actually hurt you. And he's got 2 turns. So we'll just use an antidote. That's why we have them. We have white mages, but we do have antidotes.
Let's end this.
Fire a guy, let's see what it is for
I hope you like it
32
hot.
MP. Yeah, it makes it, it's a really heavy supplement to like her not being a high level mage yet. Yeah, it's gonna cost her more, but she's actually gonna come in and perform. Because magic kind of underperforms sometimes early game. It's a little disappointing. Let's get Yuna in there, let her block at least. Get some AP going her way. Once we're inside, we'll have save spheres we can stand next to and farm a whole lot more efficiently. Oh dear. Man, this place kind of just... Oh. So this is like the point of no return, coming backwards to get that chest that I fucked up and missed the last time. How many hours are we at? We're at 38 showing. I probably left a lot unpaused sitting here. I'm going to use the stream as more of an active thing because I've really only played on stream. I haven't done anything off stream. So, yeah, we're only at about 30, 32 active hours. We're doing freaking great. Let's save.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
For real, Shadow, I do appreciate that. Because it's been my goal to only grind as much that was necessary to keep this, engine moving. But I didn't want us to get hit by a roadblock where I'm like, well, guys, I'm sorry. I've got to go grind now because we waited too long.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken.
Heavy memories coming back. Lady Yukin?
predecessors.
She said Lady Jokun, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Jokun?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here forever.
All right. As Shadow's mentioned, here floods the lore. We're going to start with a mention of these fireflies. We haven't talked about them really before, but even that heavy dome back in Guadasalam as a heavy inhabitants of fireflies. These fireflies are like semi-spiritual beings. These shimmering lights we've seen, they look like souls even. They're a normal phenomena. These things naturally inherit the energy of things, and they'll form together and create mirages based off memories and spiritual energy. The far plane, or the lookalike far plane in Guadasalam, is just that, a giant collection of fireflies that create a hologram almost, and they reflect your memories through that energy. Now, the spheres that we pick up all the time, the little recording technology, I once mentioned that all the microphones, cameras, everything that is like recording and like image or audio transferring technology is based off that like fluid, that sphere technology. Oren just noted this place is like a giant sphere. So everything that happens here is like recorded here and can be shown here over and over again. We're like inside a ever recording, ever playing hologram. And it's being supported by these fireflies. You see them flying everywhere. So there's that for now. Oh, hey, look! A Defender Z. Would everyone like some AP? I'm going to munch on my food while we do this, but here's the deal. Any kind of Defender type. Use Provoke with Tidus. Look how much health he has. And this guy punches your party for one-hit KOs if he uses any other attack. So, Provoke him to Tidus. He can now only use Blast Punch. Ladies, just going to let you block. I think you can actually use water magic on him, and it hits.
Let's see you under pressure.
It's not electric, because he's not like really a machine. Yeah, water hits okay. But now I'm going to cycle everyone in, let these people get AP, and we're just going to beat them up. So, Yuna already blocked. Waka, you hit. We're just going to let Tidus attack for now, I guess. Let's start lowering that HP. Waka's hit. Aaron come in and use Armor Break. Oh yeah, this is so easy, because now, like, before I didn't want to stick around and, like, get AP off weak shit, but now, clean Armor Break, some haste, and, yeah, he's just gonna sit here and do nothing. Lulu's gonna block. I don't know if she's already blocked. Oh no, she used water. I didn't need to do that. Who else needs some? Riku. Let Riku steal, of course. Little thief. She's my little, like, klepto. Like, she's our little 15-year-old Albed who just can't keep her little mitts off things, so we just push her towards enemies. Steal from them. I think that's everybody. So, we'll get our better hitters out. And just work on cleaning it up now. We'll let Tidus use his overdrive. He needs to keep using them to unlock more, so. Oh, wait, we did unlock it. I didn't even see it. So we got Energy Rain. Let's do it. Let's try it out. Check it out. Heyo. Okay, got it. So not the finish, but still cool as fuck looking.
Farewell.
I haste, and the next attack is the kill shot. And you'll get level 2 key spheres off those guys, which is just nice. So that's how you make that really intimidating mob, because I'm telling you, if you let him punch somebody, it's lights out. So this time we're gonna go for it a lot faster. So say I didn't want to swap everybody out and get AP, but we can just demolish this guy now. Walko. Aaron, go hit him with that armor break, because you see no one's gonna hit him for very hard, but strip that armor status off him. You no longer need Pierce to hit him hard. Walko can just attack again for now. We'll use Titus to Hastiga the team. And in the long run, it will be beneficial to let him cheer at least once too. Because this guy's got a lot of HP. And now you just spam X until he's dead. That's a quick way to handle defenders. It's just nice to rotate people in and get the AP rolled around. Alright, this is the other kind of fight you can roll in. Let's get that Hastiga out. Now, if these kick guys get left alone, they'll start kicking people out of the fight, and that sucks. We can elemental wheel fire or water, so. Oh, we got ice on that, so let's go for fire and fire. At least it'll be a fire attack on somebody. Gonna do some damage. Cool, get rid of one of those mortars. Oh, I did not mean to. Okay. Cool. Even if you're out of range, you don't lose the turn. No, Titus slip out though, because he's hurting.
Let's end
Luke
this.
can hit him with water or fire magic. We'll let Riku steal, because she's a little klepto. Actually, we'll let her murder. Oh, holy water. I'll take that, that's nice. Kimari, you want to get your little paws on him too? Go steal some stuff? I mean, if we're getting holy water. Aw. Can always be hopeful, you know.
Farewell.
First chest by whipping that U-turn and coming up. It's just 10,000 gil. We're gonna hit the sphere grid though. Every few points matters now, because we're in that stage where we're kind of surviving until we get to a save sphere and fighting things that are not too hard, but you know, hard enough to want to be as strong as we can to fight them. Get some more mana for Kimari. Titus is actually probably going to get that +4 attack. Riku's going to get some more MP. She's actually going to end up with a lot of MP. She's going to be a decent little mage. I don't know what her magic's sitting at right now, but Yuna. Let me go this way. We have finally parted ways with Kamari. We've crossed paths, and now hopefully they'll get far enough away once we get out of this little circle that we don't keep confusing them for each other. What's Riku's magic looking at? 24. That's probably actually similar. Yeah, 32. Not the greatest, but 52. So this is why you switch a Lulu to Yuna's tree. There's so much magic to gain. She becomes deadly. And because Yuna has so much magic, as soon as she starts learning black magic, she's really good at it. Oh god, this guy. Now, as fun as he is, and while there is a strategy to get through him easy, he's not a bunch of AP and it takes a second. So we're gonna beat him up again, but we're not gonna keep killing this guy too many times for our AP like farming. We'll go ahead and use our Bushido Shooting Star and see if we can one-shot him out of here. Because we're kind of over him. Bye! Auron and Tidus will definitely be charged again before the farming's done in this area. Ooh, level 3 keys here. Nice. This is why those things are worth killing. Hiya. Okay. We are going to take advantage of this, and the little rifleman. Very easy to charge all your Aeons with. We're not missing everybody anyway, so we're just going to charge a couple Aeons. Now, if that rifleman tries to shoot Tidus, which he is... Oh! I mean, don't take this the wrong way, Tidus, but I'm glad that killed you. Because you were about to kill my overdrive farm. May as well let you steal. Oh, you're out of range. You can still steal from this guy, though. Candle of Life. Interesting. If we kill this guy out from behind, boom. Yuna can summon who's not charged now. Bahamut and Shiva. So these riflemen just exchange one bullet, like that's all they can do. So you can just hit your own boost and charge your Aeons very easily if you get one of these weapons. But in between your Aeons, if Tidus or anyone who has counters on the field, you might lose your farm if they shoot at them. Alright. And that has all of our Aeons charged. Awesome, ready to kick ass, so. The next big Aeon bomb we want to pull off, we won't have to prep now. Will there be one soon? Maybe. Oh boy, guys. This is a big one. I finally get to drop a major fact I've wanted to drop for a long time. Damn you, and we're ambushed. Oh, now you're gonna see how hard he is. Actually, we don't even need to bother with that. Let's switch to Titus and fleet. Let's tap this sphere. Getting ambushed by one of those is rough. Oh, who could it be, I wonder?
Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Fade!
There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you.
I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else!
I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Alright, let's talk. Seymour's like 27. Almost 30, or in his lower 30s, something.
27.
27, that's it. Alright, so Seymour's 27. That was him when he was really little. Obviously, at the end of a pilgrimage, being beckoned by his own mother to turn her into a final Aeon and fight sin. What? So this is obviously a pilgrimage people don't know about and don't talk about, and he obviously did not defeat sin. So this means one thing. He went through up to the point, not wanting to really, it looks like he was forced to do it, and was able to summon his final Aeon, sacrificing his mom. But, holy shit, he did not go through with it and go and fight sin, then die. So, the final summoning doesn't kill the summoner, something else kills the summoner. Because he was able to do it. He turned his mom into a final Aeon, and that's why Anima is all enchained looking and imprisoned and tortured. Never did its purpose. He's been walking around carrying a final Aeon as its own personal Aeon for like 20 years almost now. And with this power, it's become a great summoner and done all the things he's done politically. But he was that close. But knowing the truth and hating the truth and losing his mom, he's turned on the system and said, fuck that. He somehow knows and is in the know that the next something becomes sin. Didn't want his mom to become sin. And so he's choosing to go on and become sin so he can kill everyone and purge this place of all of this bullshit. That was his plan, at least, before we ended him. But that was young Seymour. How's Tita sitting now? Doing a little better. Walker can hit the guy in the back. Yeah. we're kind of just fighting our way to the next save sphere. We got a chest to get on the way too. I don't want to fight these guys. They're not the greatest AP. So I'll meet y'all there. I'm gonna just mute my mic and keep munching on my lunch.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die. You knew this was to happen, my friend. Yes, but I cannot accept it. Oren, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Oren.
Alright, so even though we got 2 flamethrowers, we're gonna maybe want to get rid of this guy first. Because he's gonna start kicking people out of the arena. And there's getting burned, and then there's just getting yeeted into no existence.
Let's go.
Alright, so there's some cutscene in between us, but there's a save sphere ahead of us. As you can see, Waka's definitely come around the corner and he's starting to do some good melee damage. Or range damage, but physical damage. Tidus too. There's no random encounter battles in here, so feel free to click around, but I also don't think there's anything to find.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, you know, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat sin.
Alright, so this is your last chance to kind of go back, farm the area before you go forward. Let's look at everybody's sphere grid, see if anybody's close to anything real important that we want to keep farming for. And more importantly, see if there's anything. Okay, in the orange tree here, there's a luck sphere with some HP and Entrust. A level 3 key sphere in the way. We've got 7 of them, so we're gonna unlock it and we're gonna go get Entrust. This can be really nice for later game killing shit. What Entrust does is it gives all of his overdrive that he has to somebody else. So if you want to use like Wakka's extremely powerful attack reels and then use it again, yeah, you can see where that would come into play. Blue's getting towards double cast. See, this is... oh man. Let's look at everybody's stats. What are we actually looking like? We'll start with Titus. Could be worse. So we can Aeon bomb this next boss for sure. That's not the problem. There's gonna be another big boss after that, which we should be able to handle too. Yeah, we're about to take on 2 really big evil bosses, both of which are gonna get kind of Aeon bombed. Because we have to. Honestly, you kinda have to. Unless you just beef up your characters ridiculously, but I don't see us as a playthrough needing to go do all that right now. Let's head on in. Shit. This is our last Cloister of Trials. Our last freaking one. We do have to redo it. I'll let you know, you cannot get the Destruction Sphere the first time through. You have to revisit. So let me pull up a guide on that. I'm actually just going to probably watch a guide on this, because it'll be the first one we actually watch. Because this one just, it would be easier to watch. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. We'll use this one for now. Because he is doing the first playthrough, which is what we kind of need to see. I am watching a YouTube video by WBANGCA. WBanga. But this is all about only activating the symbols that you see on the screen. If you step on a spot that's a bad spot, it'll reset everything. So we're just going to try to be efficient here and not take forever. That's why I wanted to go ahead and just kind of look at somebody else do it. Like, we can do it through trial and error, but that's like literally all this is a like speak and spell or the Follow Sam game back in the day. So instead of wasting our time doing all that, we're just going to watch the video. We don't want to fuck anything up either, because when we come back through and we do it again, we're getting our final Destruction Sphere to get us the second of 3 optional Aeons. And that's not all we're going to have to do, but it certainly is the most required thing. Alright, so the door has opened and things are now awry. what we're going to want to do is start pushing pedestals in, match the patterns that get displayed, go downstairs, and basically perform this mini game on a larger scale downstairs. I'm going to keep following the order in which they do it over here because it is also like a combination code. This can be a long, annoying voice of trials. So we're going to start bottom right. Get that pushed in, head downstairs. Now, the ones we want to step on, let's follow this guy. Let's see if he gets this going easy. It looks like he's checking a reference to step on the right ones too. So he shouldn't be making mistakes. Or he does. Instantly. Shit. Is this not actually a guide? I feel like we clicked on one who's not actually a guide. So he doesn't have like too much time left, so I don't see how he could mess this up. Alright, yeah, looks like he's pretty on point now. He is going to be pushing, it looks like, this one next. Maybe. Yeah. Head back downstairs. Oh yeah, he went really fast. My cat is having the time of her life chasing a couple flies that got in yesterday during the maintenance. Yeah, I could not buy cat toys that would bring her this entertainment, so I am not going to stop her. that one done. So if you're trying to recreate this, just follow along, push the one I push, then step on the ones I step on, and you should be good. That's literally all I'm doing to follow this guy. Now I know the next part. It's just like I could have done that part too. Like I said, it's just trial and error. You now take this sphere. It's gonna get dark. Power down. You're gonna go back, place it on this left pedestal here. Pretty sure it's the left one. Let's make sure. Yeah, it is. Now we're going to take this one. And we're going to place it in this one. And then we're going to go back to that save sphere and save because we have got a brutal boss next. Hopefully not too brutal. The Aeon Bomb is going to take care of this one just like it cheaply takes care of quite a few during this arc. As you know, we've used it to get through a couple. We didn't really have to from the Gatekeeper, but just helps. But this is also, you want to talk about actual gameplay gatekeepers. These next two bosses are like, are you even worthy of going into late game? Should you even actually be playing Final Fantasy X? Are you just enjoying the story up till now? This is where it's like gonna separate just casual from I really, 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 really want to see this to the end kind of play. Crap. Not ready. Thank you. I'm gonna take just a second, but then we're gonna hopefully make this work for this boss, and then get ready for the boss thereafter. What's the stream sitting at minute-wise, so we can kind of plan around that. Yeah, we have time to get this boss and potentially the next boss done. We haven't done much of hardly any farming, though, so I don't know how that all is going to work out. We've got a good strategy for both. The next hardest one is not just an Aeon Bomb. You Aeon Bomb the last phase, but the first two phases is all us. Alright, let's take on one of the hardest bosses. They just keep getting harder and harder. I'll just endlessly say that, won't I? Kind of fun mechanic though. 3 islands on 3 corners. 6 little magical islands. We can jump between the 6 magic islands. If you attack it, me counterattacks the 3 in front of it. So... actually, trigger command is just to move. He's also going to destroy your summon as soon as they get there, like a lot of bosses before him. So let's just go ahead and Aeon Bomb the crap out of him and get rid of as much AP as possible, or HP as possible, because it's really the only chance we might have. Again, if you do not use your overdrive, your Aeon will die anyway. Because he will always use Glyph Mine by the time he's done. Like, we're just gonna have all on block, honestly. We're just gonna work our way down the line now. So even though he's gonna miss these 2 times, right? Or hit, he's always gonna use Glyph Mine and kill, so it sucks. Like, they wanted to defend you from, or defend the bosses from Aeons, but they couldn't stop them from at least getting 1 turn, so if you've charged that overdrive, that's about as best you can do. Let's let somebody else come out and block now, just to get included in that AP division at the end. Ixion, you're next. I also find it canonically making sense that you would just use your Aeons to fight through these arcs here. I mean, it's all a test of your summoner anyway, so. I'm just gonna have you block, I guess. Switch to someone else and block then too. Berserk Tail on. Oh, Lulu, but she wasn't Berserk. Oh, thank God she didn't go Berserk. Okay. Ifrit. Come on, surely we're getting there. How much health does he have? He didn't glyph mine him. We can do a second Hellfire. What a lottery there. He put a glyph mine under him, but he didn't blow it. It's gonna be 2 overdrives off 1 Aeon. That's gonna help catch up if we. There it is, guys. Oh. So if we hadn't got that, Valifor from Besaid would have done it again. But dude, nice. Oh, the 4 9s was how much damage we did, but the overkill let us know that qualified for overkill. So he had like probably 3,000 health left, but we did about 10,000. Because he probably had like a 6,000 threshold for it.
Yuna,
woohoo.
We're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Nerdy waifu guys, I'm sorry.
No, she's extremely nerdy. She just hasn't played Final Fantasy X, and no one's blaming her for this.
Guess who's starting freaking Final Fantasy X-2?
We're not talking about it, but she swears up and down she's gonna play 10-2. Oh, but anyway. Alright, so Kamari and Riku conveniently again. But you know what? That's kind of okay. We can level them later. Ooh, 2 more level 4 key spheres.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Alright, guys, this is a big deal.
Sir Auron! Everyone!
We're gonna hit this save sphere. And we're gonna create 2 saves. One that's now and one that's now as well. But this is a pretty big point of no return. So
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zayon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zayon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
Yuna, wait! Auron, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimahri knows. Kimahri goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimahri protect.
Aha! Alright, so... Holy shit, let's go charge everyone up Aeon-wise again. Because we're going to want them again soon. Oh my god. Get some more magic for Lou. Some evasion. Walker's gonna keep on steaming ahead. No sphere yet. Yuna is confusingly going this way. Thank God she's finally getting away from him. And I can see Mari's no, Riku's no. Sorry guys. Aren moving ahead. Tidus is just moving ahead. Alright. We can get back on this elevator. You can go back up, go to the Xanarkan ruins, farm a little bit if you feel like you need to, which you very well may. Like, if you walk into this boss fight and you get decimated, just get the hell out and come back and farm. If you've made it to that point, or this point, like, I'm doing, like, minimal grinding along the way, we've noted, and it's still, you know, been hairy, but we can get through. But if you need to grind, I'm mostly going back to charge Yuna's Aeons because, hey, you're gonna need them. You're really gonna want them at least. You could use that glyph back there to go really far back, but we're just gonna try to get a good roll right here. Perfect. That's an excellent roll. We're gonna summon Bahamut because Bahamut should have enough health to like survive their basic barrage, and we'll let him knock off like the flamethrower guy and the other bullet caster.
Be strong.
And we shall dismiss him. We don't want him to fall and lose that overdrive, but this worked perfectly. We got exactly the kind of fight we needed to just to get our Aeons charged up. We're gonna get Waka off the field because he has evade and counter. We're gonna have him and Lu block. Alright, Yuna's been zombified, but that's fine. Alright, so we got 3 summons to do this with. Not the biggest deal. We're gonna have her attack the flamethrower guy though as soon as we can because he's obviously gonna do some damage to our Ice Queen. And now we'll have her boost. And she can always heal herself if she needs to, thankfully. The 3 Aeons we need to charge can, so. And now we can dismiss her and have her ready for the next big fight. See, she's getting low health, but we don't want to use healing magic on her because if we do, right now she's zombified. It'll just kill her. So if anything, she needs to use Asuna on herself first and then heal herself. Hopefully she lasts long enough to get these Aeons charged, and then it won't matter. see if we can let everybody block and get a part of this. If it's the last time we got a charge, then once he's charged, we'll let him kill this guy. Oh, I did not mean to use fire on him. Damn it. But he lives. And it works. Now we can kill this fool. Everybody should get some AP, and we should be ready for the next horrible fight. Oh, here we are, finally, to correct our mistake made. Hey guys, remind me when I kill this fucking boss to go back in the fucking room and pick up the box. Anyway.
Oh, I thought the goal was to get straight to the answer.
Oh my god. Alright, there's gonna be quite a bit of cutscene though, because we got some cool lore to be dropped on us. We'll talk about it. Honestly, after we kill the next person, we have to fight and kill, because there's gonna be so much dropped on us, and then we're immediately dropped into a fight. And there's just about to be a lot going on, so hold on to your blitz balls. Huh? Well, this will definitely blitz your balls if they ain't been blitzed so far. Anyway. Go ahead and save if you've got all your Aeons charged. This is something worth saving. If you get your booty handed to you and you decide, you know what, I want to go level up some more. At least your Aeons are charged and you don't have to do that again. You can actually just go worry about rotating your character and fighting this bitch. But, oh god, I'm not excited for it. Let's do it. Just do it. Regarded as, like, in the fandom as genuinely one of the harder and memorable bosses.
Someone's coming!
Let's do this.
Lady Yunalesca.
Welcome to Zanarkand. I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner, for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Zeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Zanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know? Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know. Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too?
Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jecht?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle!
Listen. You want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything!
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Orin said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes, I'll go ask Yuna Leska. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it. Or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following this same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Alright guys, didn't want to talk over that cutscene. That was a big one. Let's turn around and save one last time while we get the opportunity, because when we go through that door, we have got a huge can of worms we're opening. It's going to be amazing though. We're going to go through a strategy that's going to hopefully get you through it. Pretty simple and straightforward, not overly complicated. You can have a somewhat underleveled party. Not entirely underleveled, like don't be like, I barely got here, but like me, like I've casually gotten here. Like if your Aeon Bomb did not work on the last guy, like if you're not hitting for 999s, they don't.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah. So take advantage and farm. What we're gonna do though is sit tight for now and then get ready to just do what we can. This place is pretty. Appreciate anyone stopping by. If you want to drop a like, help us defend Spira.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes sin in its place. And thus is sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never-ending? But if we atone for our crimes, sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
Ugh.
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
Like I said, we're gonna talk after all of this goes down, because there's a lot to unveil here.
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them. But no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No. It is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away. Not just covered up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well,
I'm not
I
crying,
will free
you're
you
crying.
before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better
Here
for
we
you
go,
to
guys.
die in hope than to
Best
live
quote
in
from
despair.
Orin is coming up.
Let me be your liberator.
Fuck this shit.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimahri. Kimahri protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Well done, Waka. Let's go.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Let's do this. No more final freaking Aeons. No more final summonings. We're gonna figure something else out, but first we've gotta stop this. Holy shit. Okay, thank God this game is turn-based. Let's gather ourselves. Usa. First off, we're not gonna use any Aeons in the first 2 phases. This is a 3-phase fight. Hold on to your butts. Now, Tidus needs to be casting Cheer over and over. We're going to cast it 5 times as we get the appropriate people in. Kimahri should not be standing over there, but it's just going to be what it is for now. So we need to have Yuna out. And, yeah, that's basically it for now. We just need to get that Cheer up. So we need to have Yuna stay out. Go ahead and have her block. Tidus, go ahead and use your first Cheer. It's not going to count for the 5th time for our 3rd character. We need to get Kimahri swapped. Kimahri, I love you, boss, but we need someone who hits a bit harder. Arn. Also, Arn has a lot more health, which can help for something that's going to come up. Nobody attack yet. Just kind of stay comfy. Attacking her is just going to promote counters that can become hard to deal with, so just keep on cheering. Next time around, we actually need to cast Hastica. That would have been probably better first. Oops. We didn't have the appropriate party out at first, but now that we do. One block. White magic. Fix Tidus up. Oh no, Orin's the one who got hit. Shit. Orin, finally go ahead and just use a high potion on yourself, boss. A little flustered. I'm nervous. Oh no, the counter though. It's gonna promote things we don't quite want yet. Like, patch Arn up the last little bit. Keep cheering. She's gonna start hit significantly. Like it's gonna be like so much less than she would before. This chair is like the only way to survive this at first. But as soon as you start hitting her too, that shit's gonna open up and get worse. Alright, we're gonna start wearing her down now. This is why she stays out here, not only to heal, but to get rid of darkness. Tidus doesn't have haste on him anymore? What the hell? I don't know why I cast haste to go. Cure that blind. We're gonna have him cheer once more. I think that catches Arn up to the 5 cheers. And we're just gonna go from there. Remember, no Aeons yet. That pushes us into phase 2, baby. Hello. I don't have time to think of something clever. Stage 2. She's gonna use Hellbiter, which is gonna zombify everyone unless Arn gets lucky. Arn gets lucky next. Not this time. We're all zombified, which is just fine, honestly, because it kind of worked out to be not in our favor at one point, and then can be in our favor. Now, we only want to cure the zombification if they get to be low HP, which could be Arn soon. She's going to use regen and cure on us, or Curaga to be honest, but she uses regen more often, which isn't as dangerous. So just keep on going. But do not heal anyone's zombie unless like they get low health. So at this point, just kind of keep Yuna around. She can't really do much. She can cast like protect and like our shell on the boys, but no healing. Cast regen on Arn. That's fine. Just gonna have Yuna block. Jesus, she used to block thrice in a row. Arn's just gonna sit down there and hurt every time. Like, can you please stop? Okay, so this is where Arn's in that, like, really low stage, so we're kind of want to heal him of zombification, or he's gonna die in a second. So a remedy will actually take care of that. And because he's still got regen on him, now he's gonna start gaining little bits of health. Not the worst thing in the world. And now, if anything, because he's now zombified, let's just go ahead and hit him with a basic cure with Yuna's turn, just to get him moving along. I don't think you can delay attack her or anything like that, so just keep hitting away. We'll go ahead and hit Arn with a Cura now. He's not zombified yet, so just get him tapped back off. Hellbiter, there he goes. Now she's gonna try to re-zombify him. And she succeeded, so... Now Yuna's gonna get pretty low here, so we might want to remedy her. But we really don't want her dead. Oh, man. God, I wish... If Arn and Tidus both had a turn, I would say, let me just kill her with Tidus and then revive her with Arn, but... Get rid of her zombified. But we need her to be zombified, so... Let's just have her block. Alright, she's got plenty of health, so we have to, at this point, remedy her, or she's gonna die. Hey. Regen. I was gonna say Tidus is the only one left. She can now cast Cura on herself because she's not zombified. Now, hopefully, she gets zombified again before everyone else kills this bitch. We're gonna pump the brakes a little bit to kind of make sure that happens. But only a little bit, because if we delay it too much, all this subtle damage ticking up on us is gonna get it beyond our ability to heal it because we're zombified, so we can't do anything about it. Oh. So they need to be zombified or they're gonna die. God, please cast Hellbiter. There we go. Okay. Everyone's really low right now. That doesn't really bode well. But so long as Yuna is zombified and alive, we should be fine. Oh, Tidus is about to go down though. Yep. So is Aaron. Because there's like nothing we can do about it. Oh. This is bad circumstances. Like, actually, we kind of have to resurrect Aaron to do the damage to kick off third phase. He's not going to be zombified, so... Oh, yes, he will! So he'll live into third phase as well. Alright, actually, maybe she'll use Hellbiter again and zombify Tidus. Tidus knows life too, so it's... Yay! Okay. We're good. We're back on our feet. We're good. Everyone's up and everyone's zombified. Aaron, if you... Yeah, Aaron, if you would, please initiate phase 3. Oh, here we go. Now, she's going to use Megadeth. So anyone who wasn't zombified... anyone who's not zombified is going to die instantly. Or if they have death proof, they'd be okay. But none of my people have death proof, so... The gimmick is if you, like, try to heal your zombified in the last round, you're like, oh, fuck, zombified. And then you just die this round. So now, we're going to want to just go ahead and start overdrive, start the Aeon Bomb. No, I don't need to grand summon. Everyone's got their overdrive, like, charged. If I grand summon her, it will just delay her out of combat. I want her to get back into fight faster. So she can just continue to summon and dispose. And we'll let each Aeon do what they can if they survive their overdrive. It won't be much. Shit is about to get really rough still, though. Only Yuna is hasted right now. That's really all that matters. So let's get the other two hasted too, just to delay her turns a little more. Waste no time. Straight to the diamond dust. Looks like she only gets 2 turns there after this, so Shiva might be able to stick around for a second. As long as the Mind Blast doesn't rip her apart. She's got good magic defense though, so yeah, I figure we'd be alright. Oh, you're gonna use Absorb though. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. My head's gonna explode. There. Thanks. And there goes all of our MP anyway, so now I don't think we can actually pull off a delay on her. No. Well, that's a counter. We'll see. No. No delaying. But we'll dismiss her if we can. I think that gives us our turn back faster, and there's no point in watching her die since we're done. Hellrider, we're already zombified. This does a little damage, yes, but yeah, last I saw, shit, like 37,000 left. So we're gonna need all 3 Aeons, but it should do it. Especially if they can do any kind of additional damage on top of that. Stole my MP. Oh well. Let's try to get some more damage in there. Well, yeah, without it I can't use their spells on themselves to heal them, so it does kind of suck. Oh no, Ixion's going down. Been our MVPs for so many fights, so this is not dishonorable. Like, you've been your badass self this whole time. Alright. Titus, let's honestly go ahead and use your freaking overdrive and just kind of get whatever damage we can out between the next summon. Alright, Ifrit. You're next. This is not about getting everyone to get AP. We're not going to waste time trying to shuffle everyone in and out. Like, this boss battle is not worth that much. It's worth beating and getting past. It's not worth fucking up, but I'm trying to cycle everyone in though, so. We're just gonna get it cleared and get it out the way. Especially when it's the last hurdle between my redemptions. I got the 0.0 again. Now we just need to kill her. No MP, so what is attack load? Okay, so Valefor is not going to be able to do it completely. After Valefor gets in there and does their overdrive, I'm going to need Auron to slippity slap with Bushido, but we should be good. I'm already smiling. We're looking good. Stop stealing HP. MP's fine. Just stop stealing my HP. She's so close. She's so close. No. Alright, we've got to be able to slap her hard enough to stop this absorb shit, because the absorb is how she now mitigates damage and comes back. If we're not effective here, she just... Cheer. Alright, if you're not boosty, that's about all I can do for you. Overdrive, Bushido, Dragon Fang. Kill this bitch, get your redemption. Hey, I'm glad I lost it. Sorry, lady, you know, let's go, but you're part of something bigger that is not what you think it is entirely. Oh, we got Turbo. Amazing hair.
If I die, so does the final Aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Ah, Zayon. Forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Alright, we got some lore to talk about. So upon arriving here, we got some deep truths. The summoner must choose which of her guardians, if she only got one, someone they have a strong bond with, to then form with this ritual that Yunalesca performs, or originally was just performed, and she, well, no, we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, that person then becomes the final Aeon. The final Aeon then goes into the fight with Sin, and defeats Sin, destroys the Sin, but becomes the new Sin. And in the process, the summoner dies, right? But we already know from Seymour's experience that creating the final Aeon isn't exactly what kills you. Something else has to kill them. Seymour lived after creating his final Aeon and still walks around with it. We gotta find something else, and we're really not gonna talk about what this is going on, so let me tell you what's going on. We live in a cultured society where everyone has been convinced, where Yevon is a god and that they need to be doing this. Even Yunalesca has been pretty much, not brainwashed, but like convinced, like, no, this is how you do it, because this will at least, you know, create the cycle of hope. She at least believes in the perpetual fighting of sin does create a shadow that people can then seek a light through and then have hope, right? But what's really happening here is Yevon has got a cycle that he wants to continue. Yevon wants us to bring summoners here, wants them to die for some reason, wants a new final Aeon to become the new Sin. After looking into this a little bit, Yevon's kind of like a parasite fiend.
I cannot believe what we just did.
talk more in a sec.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
So we just defeated the typical means of continuing the ritual and creating a new sin. That's all we've done. But Yevon, this god, this parasite fiend, there's more to be said about it, and we're going to get into it. We've got to dive a little further into the story and really push what can be pushed. But the party is now at least relieved of the tension of performing this act and killing Yuna. Now we've at least bought ourselves time, right? So, we leave the room. And there's cutscenes and events, not the biggest deal. Kind of a big deal, but... spotlights from above. If you're not catching that, like, there's light shining through the ceiling right now. Something's above us. Turn your ass around and walk right back in the room. Oh, wait. We can't? What the hell? Okay. We might have to progress at least a little bit.
Talk.
Talk to Aaron.
What?
There's something you should know.
More?
I know. It's about you, right?
Oh, yeah.
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was you and Aleska, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Zanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why?
What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Zanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Zanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Aaron. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
Alright, we can go back. Ah ha ha. Ah hoo hoo. Oh god, I'm losing my mind. Where the hell is this chest even at? What? Oh. Right next to me. Oh my god. Make sure you come back in here and grab this right now. If I haven't mentioned it a few hundred times along through the playthrough, grab this motherfucker. Because if you leave and you progress out of here just a little further, You are going to have one of the hardest bosses in the entire game, and I'm talking like extra in-game, fuck the story, like extra in-game, crazy difficulty. What's max health? 4 9s? Okay, well I'm going to open the fight and hit all 3 characters for 5 9s. That kind of in-game boss. And I'm not exaggerating, that's like literally how the first turn goes. So, yeah, figure that out. Grab that chest right now. Right now. So, if you haven't figured out it along the way, but Arin's been dead a long time. He was unsent. So I didn't want to go into the far plane either. It wasn't a place for him because he was already dead. He was able to be dead and travel through Sin, come visit us, watch over us. But he died when he immediately came back here after Braska and Jack went through the normal tradition. And he came back here kind of realizing the truth of it. And it's just like, dude, this is bull. And tried to end it himself. Basically what we just did, he wanted to do by himself. Which is why he hasn't said anything this whole time. It seems like he's been like very nonchalantly just letting everything happen, like he's, you know, totally acceptant of the tradition and gonna let it happen again. I feel like he's been building up a team, wanting to come back, wanting to put this to an end, but he had to let all of us discover it in our own right. If he tried to tell us that, it wouldn't have worked. No one would have like moved that way. We had to discover this on our own and realize that no, we needed to stop this, which now we have. There's no way to summon the final Aeon. We're going to have to figure out some other way to defeat Sin. Well, that wasn't so bad. Phantasmal Keeper, or whatever the hell he is, and Unaleska. First try. A. We went ahead and opened it, so we may as well come over here and get that stuff. Holy shit. Now we're gonna make our way out of here. Oh god, we can actually use the glyph to jump to the front. There should be a glyph laying on the ground somewhere. Huh. Was it up here? Huh. No, because this is the actual... Oh well, we'll walk back. No big deal. Oh, it takes us out anyway. Hello.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
Oh, hello. Sid. Oh, you're back. Aren't you beautiful? Very nice. Very glad to be here. Well, where's Yuna? Yuna needs to be in the room.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well? Any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jecht. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
Sid totally crying. So happy to have her alive. We kept our promise. We told you. Alright guys, we finally made it to the airship. We can now travel to the airship from any save sphere and use the airship to travel to any main save sphere. Like, all of them come here, but it only goes to a certain few. There's a lot of conversation to be had, a lot of things to be done. We're gonna call this one an episode. Holy shit, we just killed Yuna. In this next one, we're gonna be wandering around, gathering up a few bits, a few extra things. I think completing Tidus's ultimate weapon will definitely be on there. So along with that, we're going to be completing the Cloudy Mirror, turning it into the Celestial Mirror. We're also going to want to finish off the Monster Arena, capturing in the Comlands, along with going to the Josie High Road and doing some capturing there for reasons that'll be explained. Along with, in addition, going back to the Xanarkand temple we were just at, redoing those ruins with the intent of getting the Destruction Sphere. So we've got a little bit of post-Yuna heading, at least enough to make another episode. And I'm going to do at least one more stream tonight. After that, I'll probably be residing for the night, making dinner, watching some movies, doing some cool stuff with the waifu. But for now, we got at least one more going your way, and hope it actually gets some stuff done in it. Bye.